Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of If You Know You Know, the podcast with your girl Brat. As always, if you are not following me on every platform, why are you on the internet? Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook. Please go follow. You do not have to follow on all five. That's my preference. But follow as many as you like. I won't be picky. Thank y'all as always for all the love and support, the repost, the DMs, the texts, all the good stuff. Love y'all down for that. 2025, the pod is getting bigger. The brand is getting out there, and I love that for us. Note that I said us because we're a family. You guys are the Brat Pack. I'm Brat. It's a family. It's giving lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
La Familia.
La Familia. For my what?
Spanish speaking.
I ain't forget about y'all. I did not forget about y'all.
Yes.
Y'all gonna get a light episode this week just because y'all know I'm preparing for my surgery, which is coming on the 14th. So please say a prayer for me. I'm not nervous. I'm a little in my head about it, but not nervous per se. But yeah, just say a prayer for me. However you pray, just put one out there, put some good energy out there for me. Because I have children. I have to come back to. So yeah. And that baby daddy man said if I make him a single dad, he gonna kill me. So I'm gonna wake up dead. And I don't want that.
Let's give Ike Turner.
It's giving a little Ike.
Yeah.
It's giving a little Ike.
Wow.
All jokes aside though, this is my last week of like a hoorah of drinking. Because pre-surgery, pre-op, you can't have no liquors or no smokes, no hookahs, no nothing. So, Court actually provided our drink for tonight. Court, what is this?
It's the clapback wine. It's called clapback wine. I don't know what flavor. It's strawberry something.
Okay.
It's upstairs, and you put some fruit in here.
Yeah, I just added a little razzle dazzle. Y'all know I love me a little frozen fruit to make it cute. Ooh. Okay, Rom. Look, I said.
Okay, Miss Mary Mac.
Okay,
Yeah.
that I ain't dressed in black though, but okay, yeah. Clapback. That's a name. This is my first time trying it, so cheers, toast to a safe surgery, a quick recovery, because baby, the summer's around the corner and your girl's gonna be outside.
Yes, at the Rose Day party. Shout out to Cabela Events. Yeah, it's liquor.
No, I put a little berry punch juice in mine, and baby, it's giving.
Yeah, mine's
okay.
Like a liqueur. That's how I went. I had a day today. But anyway,
I like that a lot.
How are you? Outside of preparing for your surgery, how are you feeling? How was your weekend? You had a time.
Oh my God, Jesus. Imagine I didn't post. I have not been posting on Instagram like that. I just been kind of like enjoying
living life,
the moments, yeah, in the spaces that I've been in. But it was birthday party after birthday party, or I'm sorry, birthday celebration after birthday celebration. Shout out to my little brother Mikey. His birthday was on the 4th, which was last Friday. Shout out to my cousin Sai. His birthday was actually just this past Monday, which was the 7th, but we celebrated him on the 5th.
Shout out to the Aries
and the 6th.
Aries gang.
And the 7th.
You love that.
Yeah, but shout out to the Aries in my life, because it's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of y'all. But yeah, we had birthday dinner for Mikey, and then we had a birthday brunch for Sai, which led to like a whole day event of being outside.
Yes. We saw you for literally 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. Literally.
You look good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look,
they put there's the picture. If y'all missed it, because there were 4 that I posted, but if you missed it, it's right here. I literally went from brunch to the nail salon. Yes. Shout out to my nail tech, to being out again in the streets. And then turned around Sunday and kind of did the same thing. And then turned around Monday and kind of did the same thing. Baby mama be tired. Mama be tired. But yeah, shout out to them. Happy birthday to them. Love y'all. But other than that, I mean, the space the journey's still journeying, baby.
Okay.
I feel like this is going to be maybe a lifelong journey, like, because I'm always trying to or striving to be the best version of me. And I really don't know what that is just yet. I do see the change. I feel the change. Um, and I'm just giving myself grace and being patient with myself and learning, growing, understanding myself more, and just what I want in life, my purpose, outside of the pod, outside of being a mom, outside of being a daughter, outside of being anything else but me, if that makes sense.
Perfect sense. Come on, recap. That was real quick.
Yeah.
Real quaint. I love that.
But on a lighter note, I guess, I might be late to the show, but baby, Harlem got me in the chokehold. Like, chokehold. If y'all never seen Harlem, I'm watching it on Prime Video, and it's starring Megan Good, and Tyler Lepley. Like, those are like the main two to me, but there's also three other women, whose names I do not know. But the one from she played not Cookie, Kitty, Boo Boo Kitty, in in Empire, her. And I do not know who these other two women are, but I have to say, the woman that plays, she's a lesbian on the show, is fucking gorgeous. Like, that woman, I said, Ty, baby, you're fine. Like, you're fine. I love her face. Like, I love her face. I love her swag. I love her everything about her on the show. Like, but the show been taking me on a little
a journey,
baby,
a roller coaster,
because I'm just like, so quick. Megan Good is dating Tyler Lepley. Their names are Camille and Ian on the show, and they were together, like, literally about to move to Paris. She backed out. They broke up. They were, broken up for X amount of time. They reconnected, got back together, broke up again, began to have casual sex. I forget what she called it. She was like X sex or some stupid ass word. XX.
Shout out to XX.
X. Shout out to XX. I don't have XX, but and during her their XX moment, she finds out she's pregnant. Mind you, he's moved on with another girl, which is the girl from what show was that? Oh my God. I can't even remember the show. It'll come to me at some point. But he moved on, started dating her, and they were like working on having a baby themselves. Like, she had froze her eggs, all that stuff. But he really still wanted to be with Camille, aka Megan Good. And I'm just like, I know there's people out there like whose story resonates with that story, the story from the show. It's not my story. It's not my love story at all. But it just was like, damn, like, this is really some people's lives. Like, that roller coaster of like love has to be fucking annoying. Has to be. Can you imagine? Because, baby, no, put me under the jail.
Yeah, I've never double backed when they already had like somebody. Like, it was like we might have done a little XX, but that was it.
we gotta make a word for that. XX. Yeah. But so I've never double backed at all. In my life. I've never double backed with anybody, relationship wise. But do you think that you you're missing out in a sense? You.
I'm like the Brat Pack or me?
No.
Oh,
like, or even a Brat Pack. Like, do y'all double back? Like, and I don't mean double back as in XX. I mean double back as in like y'all were together, y'all broke up for X amount of time, for a significant amount of time, and then y'all got back together.
I don't think I've ever done that. Now,
and I know I haven't.
Now, technically, if we're really talking about it, like in the terms of like breaking up, Yes, but we were still doing the XX. Baby.
I was about to say, I mean, a real breakup.
Yeah, like that was
like severed,
yeah,
like a cancer.
Like, I don't see you. Like,
yeah, like all of the things.
Because you know my business, so you already know the same.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with XX.
No, for sure.
There's nothing wrong with that, because when you've been with somebody for a while, yeah, you know, when y'all break up, you still have feelings for that person. You still love that person. So it's like, yeah, y'all, if y'all are both open to having sex, y'all gonna have sex.
Yeah, but outside of that person, like, no.
So you've never double back with nobody, but you've had XX.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Like I've this might be a little toxic, but I felt like if I had it already, it's not a new. It's like recycling. It's not a new body. It's recycling.
I used to,
for sure.
Thank God for the journey, because baby,
what you mean? You gotta wait for I don't care.
I used to think like, similar to what you just said, like, oh, if I have sex with this person, it's not cheating, or it's not, it's nothing, because you already had it. Like,
dumb as hell, but it's dumb.
Dumb as shit to think. Dumb as shit to think.
For sure, because it's like it's still Tration.
Yeah.
Penna.
Yo, it's still Penna. I mean, it's still Tration.
Yeah, see?
Penna.
Yeah. Either way you slice it, it's the same thing.
It's still the same thing. But yeah, I'm so glad I was,
because that's Raggedy.
That's real Raggedy.
But in my mind, I was young.
Yes,
I was young.
Definitely young.
Than I am now.
I was less seasoned.
Hello.
Less Lowry.
A little less salt, a little
less Lowry.
Yeah, and I was like, well, it don't really count.
I used to think that too, but it does. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? Do you think having sex with a previous partner, do you think that counts? Like, is it, if you have somebody and you do it with your ex, is that cheating?
Oh, for sure.
Exactly.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
No, that's cheating. But like, if we both two single
individuals,
it's cool.
Parties.
Yeah, I was trying to say that I don't know the word for in Spanish, but two single people, we just doing our little 1-2.
Yeah.
Then it's cool. But if I know you have somebody, mm-hmm. then that's wrong. But if I don't,
but are you still doing it? Are you still doing it?
If I know you have somebody?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Because I always felt like karma is a real thing, baby.
Yeah, hello, karma is a real thing. Y'all better stop playing with that bitch, because she comes with a vengeance.
But never in the history of niggerdom has a nigga ever told the truth, and to not like get what they want. Like if it's like, oh yeah, I'm available, and it's like, well, what they don't know ain't gonna hurt.
Yeah, but child.
So to me, if I'm not aware of what, like, does somebody?
If you're not aware that person has a person, then no harm, no foul. Because you didn't know. You truly, when you truly don't know, you don't know.
Because as you know, when I met, I had no idea,
no clue, oblivious,
and I was having a ball. Six flags, all the flags were red. I was like, baby, it's green flags over here.
them flags was bright mother effing red.
But
okay,
you gotta put your peepers
on.
Scope the scenery out and be like, wait, why is it 2? What's going on?
Yeah, you got the math. You got to start adding shit up. 1 + 1 = 2.
And it wasn't making sense. Mm-hmm. However, once I found out, I was like, oh no.
Okay, back up. Skirt.
I got a whole nothing of it. And then no, for sure. For sure, because I'm not. Listen, okay, I'm nobody's biscuit, baby.
Okay, hello. Not that it doesn't give.
If you know what I'm saying,
you know.
All right.
Well, out that door. Deuces. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
So in that, if I know,
mm-hmm.
or I feel like a person, if you know all the facts and you still continue to do it, like,
it's wrong.
No. And then also, speaking about, extras. Mm. Extra. Listen.
Extra. Read all about it.
If this person is telling you that, okay, this person that I'm attached to is cool with this, ask that woman or that man. Let's have a conversation.
A conversation. Yeah.
Anything outside of that, to me, is cheating.
For sure.
Unless your person or your party or whatever you want to talk about, I don't know, your throuple, I don't know. If y'all agree, then we cool. But if it's not, if somebody's left in the dark or you're feeling like they're hiding something, they usually are. But don't
Not if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it ain't no damn Deborah.
Baby,
it's a duck.
Maybe it's Daffy.
Okay, like or Daisy. Either one.
Ducks. Baby, or Mighty.
Duck, goose. Like
baby or Mighty, baby.
Mighty duck. Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Shit, Affleck duck. Like it's a duck.
Duck,
goose. No, for sure.
No, because they really mean.
But I mean, playing devil's advocate today.
Not playing my part.
Yes.
Wow, look at that.
Only because I've been on the opposite end where I was the one that had a person.
Okay.
And I gave the information. I didn't hide the information. I was upfront with the information, and people still subscribed to it. So it's like, are they wrong? Just because of how we just kind of like spun it, it's like, damn, are they wrong or was I wrong or was all parties wrong? Like, I mean, I'm just gonna take self accountability and say I was wrong because I should have never gave the option.
Right.
I should have never, opened the door for them to even be able to subscribe. So those of y'all that know, it wasn't your fault. Right. It was very much me. But we're so far past that. Thank God.
But I feel like on the other side of that coin, also play devil's advocate. That's what I love to do. If you don't know, if you're new here, how are you doing? Both parties are at fault. Mm-hmm. However, if you invited me in, like if a window was open, baby, or as they say, opportunity open, baby, and you take it, baby, or you seize the moment, hey, right place, right time.
Or, like Usher said, right place, wrong time.
And, like I said earlier, no nigga and their nigga is ever going to be like, you know what? Pussy? No.
Like, ooh, no.
Like, I can't.
I can't. Oh, my God.
fathom the idea. Like, what?
I mean, I'm not a man, so I don't know how that goes.
Well, some humans, women, whatever, because you are, listen. Okay, when you're single, it's like, okay, the liquor is liquoring, the vibes are vibing, and it's like,
and we've been victims of vibes and lies. So,
but fuck the lies be really, they taste so good. It's like, it's not saucy.
It's like sweet. Yeah, tart. I like.
We got options.
Yeah, so bad.
No, and but it feels so good.
No lies told there. However, what comes after be the problem. Like it's the aftermath.
What comes after?
I'm just saying, like the negative feelings or the bad feelings or I'm not going to say regret, but like just the conscience. When the conscience says, "Knock knock, remember me?" It's like, damn. Okay.
So, question: at what point? Hypothetically speaking, because this is not real life. This is the podcast.
Pause. Come close.
Hello?
Come close.
Oh, wait. I gotta sip.
Because we're gonna make this real clear, real quick. I'm gonna give them a moment to zoom in. They here?
Yeah,
they here? This is not real life. Today's episode is a lot of hypotheticals. A lot of what happens or is discussed on the pod is not anyone's like real life unless we say the shit actually happened.
It's loosely based on a true story.
Okay, like loosely based. Don't go trying to connect dots because baby ain't no fucking dots.
It's invisible.
They're invisible. Ain't no dots. Okay, back up. Because I don't need nobody misconstruing nothing that I say. No.
It's not fact. It's what? Fiction.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes we do talk about real life situations. Because, baby, if you missed the promo, go back and watch the promo.
Well, today we're not. Well, I am.
I'm not.
The host is not.
I'm not.
Y'all can't see me.
You can't see me.
What,
John Cena? Not John, not Johnny Boy. But it's
get there faster.
Words matter.
Yeah, get there faster.
Words matter. I can't even because one, I forgot the question. I forgot the question. I feel like you started saying it, and then we got into. I was like, wait, come closer. One, I forgot the question, so I can't.
Okay.
I was trying to remember.
Okay, let's regroup. Ready?
Yeah.
So
this damn clip back.
Hello. Okay. So the question was, at what point does your conscience kick in?
So before in previous instances, well after the fact.
Okay.
Well after the fact.
So at that point, does it matter?
Yeah. I mean, what's done is done. So essentially, no, because it's already done. But at the same time, the fact that the conscience does kick in makes it matter.
Okay. Now follow me. Don't get lost. Now,
everybody
hold hands. Come on,
follow the leader.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, Dora.
Come on. Spanish.
Speaking, folks.
All right.
We ain't forget y'all. We never will.
So, I believe that everybody has that thing where it's like, and I believe it's your conscience, where it's like, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it is because it saves you from something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it always saves
like,
you from something.
But you know what? I listened.
Yeah.
Or it's like,
damn, I should have listened. Yeah.
And we're not gonna go into details, but me and my girl know what we know.
We know.
Cause I was like, ooh, something was telling me to
do not do that.
Take my ass
home
to my humble abode. My la casa.
La casa. For my Spanish speaking folks.
But
because mi casa ain't always su casa.
Okay.
And don't need to be su casa. Okay? Don't need to be su casa.
Because it's like, por qué?
For why?
Because what was I thinking? Baby, I was sober.
And I'm like,
I said,
look,
I know I knew better. Yeah. What was I thinking? And my Beyonce voice from. Anyway, everybody has that voice. You've had that voice?
For sure.
So, do you feel like that's your conscience? Or is that like something else?
No, that's your conscience.
Okay, so in those cases, it comes before.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Okay, so not always.
Not always.
But sometimes.
Sometimes. You can't always depend on the conscience.
Okay.
Because the conscience be leading you astray sometimes. Lead you astray. You be like, where were you? Like, the conscience, at least mine, wasn't always there, there for me.
It wasn't present.
Yes. Yeah, it was just like, baby, you got it. Just left me out there hanging. Wow. To fend for myself, make my own decisions. Yes, but we've since had a talk, and she got it together. She got it together. But I don't need her to, save me or kick in and all that anymore because, the journey works.
Okay, I'm gonna put a pin in my question because I have to another episode. Because maybe it's gonna be we're getting to it.
By all means, ask your question.
So,
because you weren't gonna wait regardless.
No, I was gonna ask off the mic because I got another. But since you opened the floodgates.
Yeah, come on. Let it rain, let it pour.
So, do you feel like because we're experiencing us in real time, but just not in the way that others experience us? Was that because of certain situations that may have happened where you were like, "Hey, I don't like how this feels, so let me not do this." Because I feel like in our younger, well, for me, I'm gonna say for me, there were no consequences like that I really gave a fuck about.
Okay.
Like this might sound horrible. Y'all can't see me.
Y'all can't see him. I can though.
Anything that I've done that might have not been in the best of lights, I wasn't afraid to lose.
Okay.
Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna gamble. Fuck it. Cause I feel like they were gambling too. It doesn't make it right.
Exactly.
But nigga logic. it was like, oh, that makes sense.
Mm.
So
1 + 1 = 2. Cool, perfect.
The math to me.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it only has to make sense to you.
But I didn't check in on myself. I was just like, my ego. I felt like at that time I was feeding
the ego.
My ego. And it's like,
and the male ego is something different.
No, because like
they need to be studied.
It was a game to me. Only because it's been done. It was done to me. I don't like that feeling. So I want to be like, okay, well, before you do me like that, let me do you like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have one up on you.
And that's Raggedy. But I was young. I didn't do it all the time.
I was just Raggedy. So
like I said, I'm a cheater backer. Here, you cheat, I'm cheating back, bro.
And you gonna cheat back worse.
No.
For sure.
The person you told me not to fuck with?
Knock, knock. Who's there? Me. Not me, Courtney. Like, not me, Courtney.
Cause baby, it's like, what?
Yeah.
But only if you do me worse. I gotta do you back. But it's like, oh, now I'm older. It's like, oh, that's a little.
Yeah, like, yeah. Listen, I have to say, like, I know I've come a long way, because, yeah, since we were using the word raggedy, baby, I was raggedy too. Although I was raggedy with a reason, and I never like did anything as far as like different. It's just certain territory I didn't delve in with reason, and I will never delve in. But yeah, baby, came a long way for sure. Long way for sure. You talking about you're a cheater backer.
Yeah.
Sorry, a cheater backer.
Yeah, no.
But just like how you said, oh, that you told me not to mess with, you over there knock knock. I still was like, yeah, no.
There's a since we're talking, let me find it.
Since we're talking, we're always talking.
No, there's a clip that I have in my phone that I often post, and if you ever see it, if you follow people, don't follow me. But if you follow, it's a post that just speaks to where I was in that moment.
Okay.
And where I don't frequently travel anymore. My passport has been revoked from this space.
Oh, snatched.
No, no fly zone. I can't.
You are on the no fly list.
No, because
wow.
If I'm there, I'll say this: you seen the monster I become when I when
you're hungry and you're drunk.
Yo, horrible. It's like
you're like the Snickers commercial.
No, it's wild.
You act a little crazy when you're hungry.
No,
here, grab a Snickers.
It's like, where is the drinks of water,
baby? Where's the aqua?
But here is the video. You can't hear it.
Oh damn!
So I have to play it out.
Oh, well then play it out loud. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna send it to your phone.
Okay.
Let's do it that way.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what Court sent us.
Ice Spice said, if you're cheating, I'm knowing him worse. Baby, no, I'm tasting.
It's not the.
You might need that, baby.
Not the.
Snap,
not the snap.
You might need
that. You want a gag? You might need that. Ooh.
You gotta snap with it. Ooh. You might need that. Yeah.
Wow. That remind me of like you like this? Cute. Like that's what that gave. That gave yo from Baby Boy.
You like this girl? She's cute, right?
Yes. I'm gonna squeeze my tiny ass up in this. Yes, that's what it that's what that shit gave. Like what? What? That was diabolical for sure.
I always have a favorite homeboy. That's from the community. That's like, okay now.
Don't make
me pull him out, because baby he'll still origami, baby.
Fluffed and folded.
All right, laundry. Let's not play the game. Don't play nice.
See, I am so glad that I am saved and sanctified.
This how I know I'm bad. My dad was like, so when we finna not be single no more. I said, what you trying to say? He was like, cause we don't really like, we love to single you, but in the house, tame relationship tied down to you is
it's beautiful.
I don't gotta worry about. But this nigga who didn't have his phone for 3 days.
Yeah.
I said, first of all, it's my birthday.
Okay, for one.
I was having a time.
Indeed.
But where's the niggas? I didn't see.
Where the niggas at? That's you. Where the niggas at? That's legit you. And it's even worse when you're drunk.
No. Horrible.
Even worse when you're drunk. And I'm just like,
and I'm trying to be
better. I knew you was about to say that.
But
it's not working, babes. But travel your journey at your own pace, and baby, it's not a race.
Okay, it's
not a race.
It's
not a race. It's a slow paced walk. Like it's not even a jog. It's just a walk. You just gotta walk.
Point, it's a crawl. Some days I'm up, some days I'm down. But you already know that. It's your show. Take it away.
I do know that. He struggles. He
almost,
teeters between crawling and walking.
I almost ran today.
Brittany you almost crashed out today.
No.
You didn't almost run.
You gave me a drink and I was like,
and you came right on down.
Yeah.
I'm past. Listen, I'm past the crash out phase. The one that I had, baby. That
was
cool.
Monumental. I wish y'all would have seen it.
I'm so glad y'all did not.
But in that situation, I was so calm. I was like,
you were so calm.
See, why can't I do that for myself?
I don't know.
Wow.
But
you got to be me. But you did a very good job earlier.
Listen.
Wow. So I was like,
yeah, very demure. Look, very demure. Very demure because
we're there for each other.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
look, reach out and touch somebody. Okay? Because baby, listen. But yeah, no, the crash out phase made me past it, over it. And that literally I've only crashed out once in my entire life, and that was it. And I'm done. But I say all of this to say like that, like the love journey or the love story rather, be fucking us up. Like, be fucking us up mentally, emotionally. Like, I could not do what Megan Good did on this fucking show. Like, at all. I could not have casual sex with my ex, end up pregnant, and go through the months of pregnancy watching him with another chick. And I know I clearly still love him. He clearly still loves me. Absolutely not. I'm not carrying your baby. This girl was in the fucking Lamaze class, texting him like, yo, where you at? Da-da-da. He ain't answering. He ain't responding. And then hours later, he like, oh, my bad. Nigga, what? Nigga, who?
Smushman.
Like what?
Smushman. Smushman.
Like what?
If you know what I'm saying.
I was like, oh shit.
Chop.
That dry. Hello? Like, okay. And then on top of that, before that even happened, she found out that his girlfriend that he was dating they were trying to make a baby. Like that, they had fertilized her embryos. Like what? So you trying to have me out here with Project Twins? No.
Oh.
No.
I mean, I can see how that would be a thing.
What would be a thing?
So, like...
Exactly. What would be a thing? Because, baby, absolutely not.
But if he moved on, it's like... What you expecting, sis?
I mean, because she was in a space where she was trying to figure out what decision to make for herself.
Right.
And yes, we all make decisions for ourselves, but yeah, that should be based on the other person too. At the end of the day, like it's not just okay. Everything else aside, what do I want to do? You take other shit into consideration, and that's what she was doing. And he never said that they were trying to conceive. So she felt away like you out here making me look crazy. Like I'm out here trying to make a decision for the best decision for me, and you're not even being transparent. He should have been transparent. He absolutely should have been transparent.
Honest, yes.
Transparent.
Okay.
Because we're talking about babies here, like human beings that have not asked to come into the world. So if you have the decision, if you are placed or in a place to make that decision, yeah, I feel like you should consider the other person too. Like, I'm very pro-choice. It's your body, do what you want. But when it comes to children, I feel like you should consider the other person for sure. Because it's not just, you didn't make that baby by yourself. The baby resides in your body, absolutely, and that's your body. But the decision affects more than just you, emotionally, mentally, everything else in between. So in her trying to do that and him omitting a fact, she was like, damn. But baby, couldn't be me. Yeah, couldn't be me.
Yeah, I just see it.
First of all, I want to knock this fucking block off. Like,
I
off.
just see it slightly different, but that's okay. That's okay.
Elaborate.
They were not together.
When she got pregnant? No, they were not.
So when she made her decision, right? And she was like, listen, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. He already had a life going on.
Yeah, she wasn't. It wasn't about the life. It was the fact that they were actively trying to have, like, conceive as well. And me personally, I've never had to go to the chop shop. However, in that moment, I definitely would have been like, yeah, because no, like, it just, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And it's not a jealousy factor. It's not none of that. It's just like, damn, we're not together. Let's be real. Every female wants the happily ever after with the person that they conceived with. Every female wants that. If she tells you otherwise, she's fucking lying. She's lying. Unless it was like a surrogate or just, her by herself, sperm donor, whatever. But if you conceived with a man, you want that happily ever after. Trust. So in that moment, it's just like, I would have been like, okay, y'all trying to conceive and do your thing. We're not together anyway. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna go handle my business. Do what I gotta do.
Right. So with that being said, I don't think that was old to her. Yes, it should have been transparent, but I don't think that was old to her because they were not together. So therefore, she made the decision with, like, technically, she's let him know, like, hey, I'm pregnant, and he was like, okay, which, like, he wasn't really like gun ho with it. Like,
he was, because he always wanted to be a dad. He wanted to be a dad, and he wanted that life with her. That they just so happened to not be together at the time. But even still, I just feel like the decision, had he told her that and forthcoming with that, it would have made her decision making a little easier.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because she went back and forth about it before even knowing that.
Because my thing was, if that was the case, why he didn't leave homegirl right then and there? So I was like, he said, I mean, he thought he wanted to be a dad, but it's like, if this is your person, and you're like, well, I finally got what I wanted, but it's in a different package or whatever. Why still be trying with homegirl over here when it's the person that you want to be with? So I feel like it wasn't.
Like he said, though, he was just like, he wasn't going to do that to her because, they had grown up together. They had history and all of that. So he didn't want to just do that to her because they had just got together, like, and started becoming serious too. So it's just like, I get it from his standpoint too, because it's just like, damn, if I'm put in that situation and you've moved on and, all of that good stuff, and I'm coming to you telling you I'm pregnant, it's selfish to be like, oh, well, I'm pregnant. You love me anyway. You always wanted to be a dad, so drop her. That's selfish as fuck. No matter how much I may actually want that,
right,
it's really selfish as fuck. So, and that woman doesn't deserve that. You know what I mean? So, but hey.
On conscience, speaking of.
I told you baby, she be popping up and I be like, I be patting her like, oh, hey, girl. Yeah, but yeah, because you really have to take yourself out of the moment and put yourself in that other person's shoes. A lot.
Okay.
Like, a lot. And baby, part of this journey I've been on, I had to do a lot of picking myself up and putting myself in somebody else's shoes to see and, like, really understand from their POV. Because we don't experience ourselves like other people experience us. So, just because I'm looking at the glass and I'm like, Court, that's a raspberry. And you like, bitch, that's a blueberry. Just because your point of view is from where you are and mine is from where I am, neither one of us are wrong. The POV is just different.
Okay.
Like,
Period.
listen.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Hello? Multiple things can be true at the same time.
But not always, but sometimes.
Sometimes. Depends on what it is in the POV.
In the logic behind how you got to that.
Hello? Because we not out here, we not Stevie Wonder. Like, use your actual eyes. Use your what? Peepers. Okay. It won't steer you wrong. Use your peepers. Open them wide. Like, make sure they're clear. Hello? Yeah, if you need peeper assistance, put your peeper assisters on. Like, put them on. We gotta add that to the catalog. No. We gotta add that to peeper assisters.
I got mine on, baby. I can see you clearly. Baby.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Peeper assistance is diabolical.
No, for sure.
I don't know where this shit be coming from sometimes. It's
the clickbait. Because baby, I'm feeling a little.
I feel great.
No.
I feel great. Like I can do a little shimmy.
No, for sure.
Whoever invented this clapback, baby, you ate down. Like, ate down. Because I'm going to sleep so well tonight. I'm going to sleep so great.
Hello.
I'm going to sleep with a smile on my face.
Sleep in heavenly peace.
Okay? Heavenly peace. Not trying to go to heaven. But.
Hello, I want to
feel like I'm on a cloud. Like, that's it. I love my big guy, but baby, I don't want to see him no time soon. No time soon.
I have things to do.
Things to do, people to see, life to live. Long life to live. Like, hello?
I have one life. I want it to be a long
I want it to be a long life.
Because baby, I have things to do. People to see.
Okay. World to travel.
Accomplish.
Hello? Money to make.
Money to spend.
Hello?
I cannot wait to go.
Listen, I cannot wait till this weekend. Go shopping. Shopping for my post-surgery attire. Okay? And when I say post-surgery, y'all know I'm getting the uterus snatched out. I ain't getting no BBL. I ain't getting I ain't getting none of that. Because when I say post-surgery, it's like, well, I'm in post-surgery attire. It can give BBL.
Oh, no, for sure.
No, it's giving hysterectomy.
You'll need that.
I did want one for a long time. I still be debating the shit. Like, should I get one? Should I not? But everybody I talk to about it, like, no bitch.
No ma'am.
No ma'am, no him. No.
What I want to say is not for the mics, but I will tell you off air.
Okay. Well, cool.
The Remus here to like calm.
To
calm our bullshit.
Shout out to Rima, baby. We miss you.
Yeah.
She's not here on this episode, but it's okay. Everybody deserves a break.
So I'm not fucking with y'all on a weekday. It's a weekday, baby.
Yeah. Anywho, quick little Brat fact. I told y'all this episode was gonna be light because, listen, but Brat 1137. Everybody deserves to be happy. What your version of happiness is just that. It's your version. You don't have to conform to anybody else's version of happiness because there's no book about, there's no book to this shit. There's no how-to guide to life or anything else. What you want, say that. Stand on that. Don't settle for anything less. Because again, what? Everyone deserves to be happy. Go get your happiness. And that was a Brat fact. As always, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Y'all will get this episode tomorrow, meaning Wednesday. Not sure how this surgery recording drops are going to go.
Either way.
But bear with me.
As a producer, you guys will get episodes. We're going to make sure we do our due deals.
Due deals. Love that. And that's it. Yeah, add that.
And what is that short for?
Due diligence.
Okay, for the people in the back. So you get episodes. we're trying to make sure we give the people the content they need while we're recovering.
Yeah.
We said we.
Yeah. Hello, we. While we're recovering.
Nosotros.
Hello for my what?
Spanish speaking.
Compadres. Compadres. But yeah, definitely say a prayer for me. Put some good energy, positive vibes into the atmosphere for me. Y'all will get content, as Court just said. Even if I'm down here in a little bit of pain, baby, I'm here for y'all. I'm gonna put content out. Hold me accountable.
And we can bring the lights and camera to her.
Hello? They travel. This mic weigh about maybe a pound.
Yeah, for sure.
It's movable. But yeah. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all go follow all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the platforms. Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, and YouTube. More reels are coming. Bear with us.
Please, because something's going on with the thingy, but I'm gonna figure it out tonight.
Okay. Perfect.
Baby, I don't know what's happening.
Bear with us. Again, we're only I think we're about 8-9 months in. Wow, we're coming up on a year already.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
You gonna have no uterus gonna be like,
damn. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for my 1 year podiversary. Gotta figure it out. But yeah,
never mind.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If y'all got some thoughts, put it in the comments.
Please
text it to me, DM it to me, something. But yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. Bye.